Good morning, everybody. It's me again. I'm Matt, and I'm sitting here with Tom Greenwell, the CEO of Greenwell Farms. And how you doing today, Tom?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. So thanks for everyone for the nice comments on the last video we did, and we're gonna just dig right in. Tom, we're kind of interested. This is a fifth generation family farm, correct?
Yes.
Founded in 1850.
Correct.
So as the fourth generation great grandson of the founder, how do you fit in the puzzle of, the Greenwell legacy?
Well, I'm actually the fourth generation.
Right.
Ben, my son's the fifth.
Right.
Well, grew up, born in Kona and grew up on the island. And been in ag all our life. I wanted to be an engineer or mechanic or whatever. I like machinery and building things, but my dad decided to become a coffee farmer when he got out of the ranching business. And,
Gotcha.
He forced me into it.
He said, "You're gonna be a farmer." So I never met your dad, but what kind of guy was he? Like, I've always been interested. Norman Greenwell. What kind of guy was he?
Well, he was he was innovative. In the dairy business, he was very innovative. He brought the first carton milk to Hawaii. The cartons.
Yeah.
He had the dairy.
Sure.
In the ranching business, he took from the old time rodeo type brandings to make it mechanical, basically, and faster. And then into the coffee, we decided to get into coffee at his later ages after he got out of ranching. And we said we're going to mechanically harvest coffee instead of hand harvest. And that's how he got me really involved. He said I was going to be able to build equipment, And we did. We designed, and he was very innovative, like I said, but he thought about, we went up, we got a blueberry harvester, he bought it, he brought it to Kona, we stripped it. It took us about 2-3 years of trials and errors, and we actually was successful harvesting coffee with it.
I see.
That's the kind of person he was.
How come we don't use it?
Well,
because we still hand pick our coffee.
Right. Well, when we got into the coffee business, the price of coffee was really low, real cheap, and it was, you barely were making ends meet. But thanks for the coffee, the younger generation, it started becoming a super specialty product. Prices in Kona went up, and you got losses when you're picking by machine. And we decided that, by then my father passed away, but I decided that harvesting every bean by hand off the tree, ripe, actually made us more money than having the losses from mechanical.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So this is always a hard question to answer on the spot, but is there a particular lesson that your dad kind of gifted to you and said, remember these pearls of wisdom as you go through? Was there something you kind of gained from him in that regard?
Well, I'm going to just say one thing that my dad always told me: pay attention. Someday you're going to have to do it. Remember it.
Yeah.
Well, after he passed away, I'm going, oh God, Dad.
What did he say?
What did you say? But
I see.
No, it was basically pay attention, do the best job you can, and it turns into, if you do the best you can, you're going to end up with a higher quality.
Gotcha.
Right, of whatever you're doing. And I think that's, hard work. He always told me a man on his feet is worth two on his seat.
A man on his seat is worth two on his feet. I like that. Now, are you passing the same sort of ethic on to Ben, who is our fifth generation?
I'm trying. The older I get, the more I realize my father was trying very hard to. It's difficult, So It was difficult working with my dad because, father son. So you tend to blow up quicker at your
Sure,
son
sure.
or at your dad.
I get it.
Yeah, but yeah, no, absolutely. I think he has the passion and the drive.
Now, another question here. I know that you told us a moment ago your passion has always been in mechanics. When was it exactly that you started to kind of evolve your dad's coffee farm into the milling operation? Because, Greenwell Farms is a farm, but we're also a major processor of 100% Kona Coffee. So that's where kind of his expertise has come in. But when did that really begin?
After about a couple years into our second harvest, I guess, we realized that we could become an independent estate coffee. Our goal, his goal was, when we first started, was just to sell the product to the local processors, co-op, so we were given an opportunity to sell our coffee directly to Japan as an estate. So therefore, you got to have your own processing plant.
Right.
And that's what sparked it, really. Plus, here in the industry, nobody was offering custom processing.
I see.
So we couldn't go to anybody to get it done. So we had to do it ourselves.
Gotcha. And now your infrastructure is kind of amazing. What distinguishes your ability to take the fruit, process it all the way out to green bean and roast it from other mills? What makes us different in that regard?
It's not the equipment really. It's technique, what you're doing, right?
I see.
I mean, we come in, even though we're trying to hand harvest only the ripest beans, you always have unripes, always have overripes. So we put color sorters in to take the color sorts out the underripes and overripes, so that just elevates the quality. Our process is simple, but consistent.
I see.
And that's another, you have to be consistent, otherwise every harvest is going to taste different.
Right. So what I hear you saying is, although the machinery is important, it's really who's running it and their attention to detail.
Absolutely.
Very interesting. That's amazing. I could literally sit here for the next 5 hours and talk to him, but he would get a little bit irritated. So I'm going to end it here. We'll continue this next month. But Tom, thank you so much. And have a wonderful February. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovely couples out there. And aloha.
Aloha.